had to stop the other stream because I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. I'm about to check right now. Alright, bet. Y'all can hear me. Alright, bet. Alright, well, like I was saying, I had to make a new build because the square machine, it wasn't doing it, man.
Then I were teammates. Boy, he loved you. Talked about you all the time.
While I was watching you in there, you were speaking a little bit of Portuguese?
One of the opening scenes, he takes him out to eat a lot at one of the restaurants. Is a Portuguese restaurant where I greet the waitress in Portuguese.
Como é you? Yeah. This I'm working with this kid.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holidays. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks.
DA, thanks a lot. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the
All right, let's get this.
And it's Thomas
I
in the
love this
center
player
filling out the
more
middle.
better than the other one.
For
Like,
Cleveland.
it's better, man. Like, playmaking shot creators that can shoot.
If you're trying to improve your skill set, or if you're trying to just put on muscle, that kind of stuff needs to be done during the break. You need to have an assessment in the off right after the season. Hey, where can I get better at? And you spend the offseason on that.
Green, baby.
Season never really ends. Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Hance comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Jetty Osman in for Kevin Porter. Well, Greg, we know what kind of energy the junior plays with on the floor. That's led to energy company Mobile One reaching out for him to be a spokesman.
And it just feels like all the Fortune 100 companies are reaching out to Junior. Man, this guy's destined for greatness, and the offers are just rolling in. No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially.
And I have way more badges on defense now. I only had one badge for defense on my scoring machine. I have like 9 on
Looking
this.
for Nance, and he gets it there.
So I'm happy about that.
Tatum.
A long arm
Get that.
Tatum prohibiting that shot from ever having a chance.
And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage, Greg, both career highs last season.
And Kev, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt. Brown's problem coming into the league was that he would shoot the ball differently every time. Once he landed on the repeatable mechanics, you could see the consistency start to take form.
The Cavaliers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. The first one falls.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is.
I mean, I really want to play my part.
He motivates his teammates to
but
play
I gotta get
Jordan
back.
Bell's checked in for Thompson. Enes Kanter's checked in for Boston. Robert Williams comes in for Tatum.
I should be able to play my part tonight, though.
And Sexton drops them both.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Get on my face.
Shoots off the step back, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And Junior's game is as much mental as it is physical. He stays one step ahead with the pull-up.
43 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Cleveland shooting their third free throw.
Let's go,
And going back
Celtics.
a season ago,
What's it? Is it 15th today?
average team
No,
at the line
tomorrow.
about 76%.
Yo, I can't wait.
Brad
Can't
Wanamaker's
wait for
check
game
in for
1, man.
Marcus Smart.
Miami Heat. They going down, son. Fuck Miami Heat.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. Pass to Osman. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
Outside, Sexton.
I'm telling you, bro, this guy is lethal when it comes to shooting. And that's what I wanted as a build, you know what I'm saying?
From deep
Better fucking
point
shooter.
range. Nope,
That's what I
that
got.
time. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Celtics lead.
But once he gets all his badges, bro, this guy's going to be
From
unstoppable.
Rocket Mortgage Field.
Unstoppable.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No,
Yo, check this out, check this out.
stifling thus far preventing establishing any kind of rhythm.
I went up for an alley-oop, but I guess that didn't work out.
Then there's Bell.
It's fast.
Osman in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
First one falls for him. Boston.
Alright, fuck passing. I'm just going to keep fucking shooting, get that shooting badge up at least. You know what I'm saying?
Outside Porter. Pass to Nance. He dishes it to Sexton. Six on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Nance. That's it. Coming off the assist.
Whatever.
Nance has got his first bucket.
Don't give a fit.
Yeah, this league is in good shape.
Ooh.
Talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked.
Hold on.
Down kicks to Junior. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Oh, he was on there for 3 seconds, bro. He probably wanted that pass.
And Love's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Here's Sexton. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
A dangerous score from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
A step back shot.
That's green,
And with
baby.
that shot, the Cleveland.
I'm telling you, bro, this guy's
on the basket
fucking
from
amazing.
Junior.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Sexton up top. A 17-point game for him in the win against Dallas. Love kicks to Sexton. Right on the bucket.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Let me get this three real quick because they need it. Oh, I could have done that too.
37 seconds left in the first half.
Hold up.
Here's Junior.
Oh.
From three-point range. Cleveland leading by 3.
I forced it.
Sexton with it. Now defended by Junior. It's deflected. And Thompson gets it to go.
Got a block, but they got it back.
Here's Junior. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22.
Ooh.
Now the dish to Tatum.
And I get that.
It's
It's
his
this
third basket.
boy.
He's now 3 for 4.
I know I said I wasn't going to pass, but
About this fella,
I feel like I need to pass right there.
he is the definition of dangerous.
Second half, it's going to be more shots. I'm going to shoot more.
Missed inside.
And you can see the defense.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game. For the Cavaliers, Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Jetty Osman in for Porter. And then for Boston, Cantor, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Marcus Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Junior subbed in for Kemba Walker.
I gotta get open.
Right now for the Celtics. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Ennis Cantor is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's
losing this one though. Hey, I don't really give a fuck.
on the free agent race last year for your money. Who would you rather take? Kawhi,
That's in, bro.
Kevin Durant, and Kyrie.
That's in.
Wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call.
Take more inside
That
shots
is.
right now.
That is.
Got a couple Finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting,
I don't even have any.
anyone to take mid-range shots.
I got right now. I got
Elite players
2 bronze. I got 1 dead eye
Why Leonard is
and 1
explained
range
it.
extender.
He said it's
So I got 2 bronze
choose. Once you get to the playoffs, it's
for
a half-court game.
shooting badge
Teams
right
won't
now.
allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. Junior the pass to Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
Yeah, Cantor moves so well with his team. Fluid motion gets him free for the shot.
They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
That's over. That's
How you want to end the
Ooh, slap
no
it.
other way.
Slap it, slap it,
Just a
shot,
poor
slap it.
shooting performance.
That's okay
Luckily,
because
his
it
team
helps me
picked up
out.
the slack.
Got that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Junior.
Yeah, Junior takes good angles. He won't waste them.
Usually I get
like this.
almost 30
Got a
points.
9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Sexton against Smart. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 16 points here in the second half.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first
Oh, shit.
half. Sticking to the high percentage
that.
shots, playing smart with the lead.
Take the pick, take the pick,
Now,
Vito, take
here's
the pick.
Junior.
Damn.
Connect from 13 feet out.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He takes that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
A tremendous Mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself.
All right, one more quarter. As soon as someone comes out again.
Terrific
I'm
denial.
trying to 8 for 20.
Colin Sexton, you can tell.
Because I know it's,
Tonight,
I don't got a lot of
guys
minutes
has
right
been
now.
the driving force for
That just started.
Cleveland. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. The duo inside, Love and Thompson. Porter is out there with Stith, and it's Nance in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Junior.
Such a crafty competitor. Junior using the pick to get a little extra space for a shot.
Here is Stith. Here's Love, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jason Tatum. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the...
Damn, they're already taking me out? I mean, damn. Sorry. Don't worry about it.
Free throw, good. Drummond.
Come on, this guy is a walking nightly double-double threat. Andre Drummond's bruising power on both ends really makes an impact.
Here's Junior. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
No fear from Junior, accepting the big-time responsibility of delivering in the clutch.
And they go to the intentional foul.
We lost, but it's alright. I ain't worried about it.
At the line, your Cavaliers. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. 2 shots. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Good league. It's even better with excellent work at the stripe.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 7. 17 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Colin Sexton.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too.
Like,
he loves being
I need that too. What's up?
Even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis.
Let's go, baby.
The range of Junior. Every time you can hit a
We're not going to win, but that's okay.
Spread that much more. Open some driving lanes.
Timeout call.
That was a good shot right there, but
They're in front by 4. 12 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here is Stith. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out.
we got to shoot
A
bad.
little closer than they would have hoped.
That's all that matters.
A win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that
Probably my playmaking
gave
too.
him that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
What is it? This weird. Let's play another game, son.
Working with this one.
Okay, we're ready.
I said it. Portuguese. I did. There you go.
I know you were talking before about, you know, kind of taking this role and impacting young kids.
I relate to Archie at this point in my life. There's a lot of people that I keep under my wing, and I see their potential. I believe that a lot of our most successful athletes.
Coming down the tunnel earlier, the Hornets getting mentally prepared. And I know the home fans are prepared as well. A lot going on here in the Queen City. There's Tryon Street in uptown Charlotte, home of the Hornets. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the league's deadlier weapons now is the step-back jumper. Steph Curry said, always in control
that was
of the
vitamin
situation
water.
with that move. It is pretty
Drinking
effective.
vitamin water, son.
Portland's Damian Lillard said it's a tough off-balance shot, so it takes a lot of work. But people around the league are putting in that work to become even more effective. Guys?
Thanks, David. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the center. And for the Hornets, Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Rozier's out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Greg, obviously,
I know, bro. I wasn't playing for a while too, but then I got back on it.
Looking much more improved
Once 2K20 came out for free on PlayStation Network.
As much. And listen, the fact that you now gone through the season, you've got a better sense of who you are.
Start playing
what
again.
you can do out on the floor. I know I cut.
Just got into it again. Decided to get 2K21.
Making some changes here. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Baisley passes to Bridges. Now Graham. Washington with it. Guarded by Tatum. Washington kicks to Graham. Good on the triple. Graham's got 6.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter's still not who you want to leave open.
What do you mean? Who am I playing? Like online? I'm not playing online or nothing. I'm just playing by myself. And I'm playing against Charlotte Hornets right now.
Here's Junior. He's coming up in that game against the
Cavaliers
in Cleveland. And he can't.
I missed that shot, but that's okay.
Corner offline. Bridges dishes to Graham. Softly drops in the floater. He's got 8.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Here's Junior. Steps
green, baby. Green, baby.
Jump shot. And beats it. Quite the all-star roster, don't they, of NBA representatives. You can add Junior now to their list of spokesmen.
From musicians to athletes, Beats has always looked at rising stars to attach their brand.
Pass me that, boy.
Seeing how he's played, it makes sense that they'd want to bring Junior into the fold.
Fires the 3. Good on.
Hey, what's up, baby?
Junior's got his second basket.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna go out for a layup. Fuck that. We'll shoot that 3. Why not?
Steve, so good in transition.
Graham in the corner. Down low. Here's Baisley, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Junior.
Oh,
off target from.
Thought I had a little more space.
Hornets have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this.
We getting these niggas with these step backs.
No one around him. Offline with his 3.
Feel me?
Boston's gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside. here in the first quarter. Here's Junior.
Oh, he thought.
Nailed from three-point land.
I stepped real quick. That jab step was lethal.
Really high percentage.
Got him.
Here's Baisley. He's coming off
Good steal, boy.
game.
Good steal, boy. Let me get that catch and shoot. Catch and shoot.
Here's Junior.
Oh.
Graham with the rebound. And here comes the break. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Celtics. They're up by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
My bad, y'all. I lagged out for a second. That shit is annoying, geek. We good, we back out here. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me though? Let me know. Let me know if you hear me. You can? Give me a thumbs up in the chat. Thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Bet. It's just I was just wondering because I can't hear now for some reason out of my headphones. It wasn't not letting me hear now for some reason. So, but if y'all can hear me, bet.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Celtics. On out there with Enes Kanter. Then it's Junior. And it's Poirier in at the 5 down low.
And this team is high on the prospects of Junior's career. They continue to make him a bigger and bigger part of their rotation. With how he's produced, who can blame him?
They keep giving Junior more time on the floor, and he keeps rewarding him, Greg. Next step might be a place in the starting lineup. And it's Brown missing.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For Boston, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And he makes the first.
What you love about Enes Kanter to me is every night he's capable of a double-double. He's an efficient low-post scorer.
A whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. 56 seconds left in the second quarter. Shot from the top of the key. And it's Junior missing. Hornets leading by 4. Bridges passes to Washington.
I really hope y'all can hear me.
Then Washington with the dunk.
Y'all can hear me.
I love the fact that Bridges does a little bit of everything, including passing the ball.
Top of the key. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Junior's got 12 in the game. Charlotte shooting at 51%. Really solid. Passes to Washington. Here's Baisley. He dishes it to Biombo, and it's blocked. They retain possession. That one goes. Count it.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Here's Junior. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He's got 14.
And Junior's game is as much mental as it is physical. He stays one step ahead with the pull-up.
It's good. Baisley got the lead up to 6 now for the Hornets.
Still watching.
Job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Hornets lead by 6. We'll see you back here after the break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you always appreciated going through that moment. But the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then. But I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
They've got Martin. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Miles Bridges. And there's Monk, and it's Baisley in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Feeds it to Cantor. Banked in off the glass. Cantor's got 6.
Enes Kanter embraces physicality, and if he wants to score it, he's going to play right through the defense.
Lays it up and banks it in. And the Hornets lead by 3.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
There's the double team with Martin. Back to Brown. Smart on the wing. And they're able to get the time basket there. Hornets leading by 3. In the corner, it's Monk. Fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Monk's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Hornets.
Oh, because I don't pass.
44 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Junior. Doesn't go for him. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game will conclude its three-game homestand.
All these threes given up have really been the driving force on this run.
Looking to end the run.
Oh, man.
Bridges,
I'm not making shit.
5 here tonight. Martin pass to Bridges. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the foul called on Junior.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. And outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Celtics making a switch here. On the clock. Pulls up. Drained for 2 points. Monk's got 12 points in just the second half.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their...
And that to me is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is.
He was like, "Oh, it's a miracle."
So it's Charlotte up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Thanks, bro. I like my lighting, too.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Round the small floor with Tatum down the 4 spot. Smart is out there with Junior, and it's Poirier in at the 5 spot. The shot by Baisley, no good. Celtics trail by 12. Now Junior. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Well, this guy right now is looking so assertive and focused from the mid-range. Junior getting to his mid-range bag.
Here's Baisley. Pass to Monk. And there's the pass to Baisley. Well, the Celtics shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for.
There's only a 2.
Junior's got it back down to single digits for Boston.
It's an 8-point game.
And the Hornets call time here.
We could win it.
Endorse, when you're identifying the heart and soul of this Celtics team, Smart is always at the center of that discussion.
Marcus Smart is so passionate. He's so tough, so willing to get down and do the dirty work that affect winning. And consider the role he's taken now as the leader of the Celtics.
Make sure you guys like up the chat, though. Like the chat. Like it up. Hit that thumbs up button.
On your side.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter.
Push that notification bell.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear.
The Hornets making a change here. Baisley's checked in.
And talk about playing small. Last year, Charlotte had Rozier and Devontae Graham on the floor together for much of the time. Both players right around 6'1". But you know what? They held their own.
Here's Junior. Here's Cantor. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
If Enes Kanter has the ability to get it off the window, he will pursue it. That is nicely done.
Charlotte making some changes. McDaniels, he's checked in for Zeller. Dwayne Bacon comes in for Devontae Graham. And Martin subbed in for Terry Rozier. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to McDaniels. Outside, Martin. Here's Baisley, and he banks in the layup.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Jacks up a 3. That shot, no good.
Damn.
And so
trying to hit a buzzer beater.
taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans.
Let me know who's in the chat right now.
What's
up?
Just
What's good?
stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well.
We out here chilling, vibing out,
Dominant.
fucking
That'll
up.
do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, this gonna go. This on the machine too. Alright, let's play the next game. Let's go.
With athletes, we share that in common, you know, coming from the inner cities and having challenged family lives or whatever to overcome, which is why I started Making Kids Win, my foundation that I run with my nephew, Dominic DuPont. The foundation that I started shortly after I got invited to the White House to speak with then President Obama. And I left there feeling a little inspired. I basically asked the question, how come all the people from my community make the same bad choices? How come we're always not reaching our fullest potential?
It's a better day, I'll tell you that for real. It's a better day.
In Brooklyn, I aim to do a trauma counseling through the arts, which is what I will bring. They're learning a skill, something healthy, and they're becoming entrepreneurs. NBA2k, they win in the community as far as youth is concerned. You know, they have our kids' attention. You guys have.
The view from the skies above downtown San Antonio. We're pleased to welcome you to Texas tonight. Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish DA
Hey, Kevin, you may...
It's a terrific story. David, thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Smart, the guards. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the 5. Players to miss this special time with their families.
Listen, no one wants to be away at Christmas, but you got to be a little flexible. And I always used to say that the best part about it is if you're playing on Christmas Day, that means you're on
I don't know why I didn't get out sooner.
You got to be playing for something. And hey, look, as long as the kids get their
Christmas Day,
they don't mind too much if it's a day early or a day late.
Well, speak for yourself. And the Spurs making a change here. Wiles checked in, and then for Boston. Ennis Cantor's checked in for Daniel Tice, and Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. 5 to shoot. Murray for 3. A shot off that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah.
Well, when you're facing
what's up, baby?
feeding off the crowd's energy,
Can't guard
you
me.
have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Murray,
Should have been a
no
block.
good.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Brown the pass to Junior. Shoots from the high post. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Great to see Junior read and react to the defensive coverage in the pick and roll. That's everything.
Murray the pass to O'Connor. Now the pass to Lyles. Inside. Second chance shot, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Pirtle using his frame well, drawing the defense into him on his shot.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of this game.
Shoot 2.
And that one misses.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his size, a 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
And the Spurs with some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Mills in.
So welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream.
Good on the second free
throw. Sure, like that. Like the stream.
Boston leading by 3.
Hit that thumbs up button.
Now here's Junior.
Give me some
20
love.
points for him last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Junior's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And it's clear how confident Junior is. Able to rise and fire with ease. Love it.
.46 seconds left to play in the first. And the shot goes in.
Terrific use of his body to open up space on the inside.
Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder. To the wing on the left.
I should have taken that, but
6 to shoot. Pass to Wanamaker. Here's Junior. And that one off. And in.
Can't guard me, son.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Here's Mills. And he converts the layup.
One of the best standstill shooters in the league.
You want to see some assists? I got you.
Getting better at scoring off the dribble.
I'm just wrapping up on my shooting badges, but if you want to see that assist, this would be
Brown outside.
Oh wait.
Plenty of offense in this close.
Oh no, second quarter. I got you.
Celtics lead by 3. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio. You're watching 2K Sports. And earlier, we spoke with Jason Tatum about what it means to play on December 25th.
It's a really big deal. Obviously, growing up, I watched Christmas Day basketball every year. But just now actually being part of it and knowing how much it means to the league and how big of a deal it is to play on Christmas.
Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. The thumbs up button. I got 4 people in the stream right now. I only got 2 thumbs up.
It's really a
Come on. What's that other shit?
Yeah, starting all the way back in 1947, the Knicks won in New York City, and we've missed only 1 Christmas since back in '98 due to the lockout.
And we welcome you back to
a
great tradition, Christmas Day basketball.
It was a low one. I'm about to shoot it. That's why.
The Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starts fast and playing with confidence.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups.
What's up, baby? You
Smart Brown outside.
You can't go and pay like
then
that with this team.
And it's Poirier in at the center.
Celtics, baby.
Rivas, he's covered by Gay.
Come on. Pick and roll. Pick and roll.
Now,
pick and roll.
Junior.
Pick and roll.
This is right there.
Pick and roll, baby.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Spurs trail by 7. Mills looking it over. Count it.
This guy is just an automatic jump shooter no matter where you put him on the floor. And that guy is Patty Mills.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one
but this build is fucking.
Do you have anything on your mind?
Lit, man. I fucking love this build.
I would have loved to have
I should
the opportunity to
did this build in the beginning, man.
New York.
I don't know what I was doing with that school machine.
And so it's Boston heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up it.
Really good percentage, 100% right now. Like 100.
We played through the first half. Plenty of
yes, and I skipped the intro this time too. I skipped the whole
Something has kicked him into
the whole story.
as he
Because I already did the story with the other. Since I skipped it, they gave me the option to be with the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'll take that chance.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Aldridge finds DeRozan. Murray outside. With the teardrop. Basket good. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
Given Murray's slight frame, you think physical defense would bother him more. It doesn't.
And Smitty with DeJounte Murray.
I need to get that dimer. Once I get dimer and bailout, man,
Yes,
I'll be able to.
DeJounte Murray is 6'.
I'm not gonna get the lob city.
Fan. Still very young and learning about defense, but his instinct.
But once I get those badges, bro,
he could end up being.
I'll be able to freaking shoot up some, lob up some alley oops. You know what I'm saying?
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Green.
Big shot.
Ooh.
And it's Junior missing. Spurs trip.
Come on now.
Left side, DeRozan over Hayward. DeRozan.
Get that rebound, boy.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Don't worry about it.
Now,
I ain't worried.
here's Junior. He's covered by Murray. To the inside.
And one.
Foul on the shot. So
I'm about to say.
it's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Free throw, easy way, easy.
Goes right in
Easy peasy.
to get a foul and put the shot up.
And both free throws good for Junior. Spurs have got
Yeah, you like that?
shots to fall for them in the third quarter.
I like that too.
62% from the field. Here's Mills. Played in with
Graham White T, baby.
Mills.
Subscribe.
6 points.
The like button.
10 of their last 12 coming.
You know what I'm saying? Just come freaking watch this shit, vibe out. You know what I'm saying? That's all we doing here, just vibing out.
Here's Junior. That's good from 7.
Just vibing out, son.
He's got 15.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
A minute 50 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Gay.
Let me get that. Let me get that.
By
Yeah,
Junior.
let me see this. Ready? Y'all see it?
And he's going up for the.
Ah! Hey, what's up? What's up? Y'all see that? Y'all saw that? Let me get the thumbs up in the chat real quick.
Passes it to Purdy.
Let me get thumbs up in the chat real quick.
He kicks it to Johnson. The pass to Mills. A three-pointer off the mark. Boston leading by 8. And here's Junior. 15 points in the game. And looks like the illegal.
Oh, it's a legal screen, and I made that too. Shit.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Miles checked in for the Spurs. Kemba Walker is checked in for the Celtics. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Spurs have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
He's perfect from the line this time. And 101 left to play here in the third. Brown outside.
I don't know why I didn't pass that.
Nice ball movement by Boston.
Look at that pick, big boy.
To the paint. Here's Rivas. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
What's up, baby? They can't stop us,
he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. 35 seconds left in the third. Here's O'Connor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Spurs have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And the Celtics making a change here. Poirier's checked in. And so it's Walker with it who brings it up for Boston. 6-point lead. Following this run, they get to host the
that should have been green right there.
First half of a quick 2-game homestand.
Or once I get that catch and shoot badge,
the leaders in their offensive rebound rate.
It's over.
Gives your team found points off misses.
Floats one. Got a piece of it. Walker with it. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Poirier. Goes up and lays it nice.
At least I got an assist.
And now it's a 10-point Celtic lead.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Johnson from outside. Drills it from outside. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams score.
Trying to see if I hit that half-court shot. I hit a half-court shot earlier. That
They're up by 7.
Crazy, bro.
Right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And
let me know, y'all, if y'all enjoyed the stream, man. Let me
State
know.
Farm assist of the game.
Let me know.
Slice the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
My jump shot is Kobe. You feel me? Kobe. Like, that's the best. I used Stephen Curry like always at first, but I got tired of that, man. It was not working out for me. And I tried him out, Kobe, ever since then.
Now here's Junior. He's tightly guarded.
You know what I'm saying? It's nice. It's nice, bro.
Up to 12 now for Boston.
It's a nice shot.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points.
It's clean, bro. It's nice and smooth.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Shooting foul as the whistle.
What build you got again?
Free throws.
What's your build?
That's on Ennis Cantor.
And not a guy you like to send to the line. LaMarcus, a terrific free throw shooter.
That free throw good from Aldridge. Both free throws good from Aldridge. 12 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Who wants a buzzer beater? Who wants a buzzer beater? Want a buzzer beater?
Junior.
Want a buzzer beater? Buzzer beater?
Shot on the wing. Missed.
Oh!
Boston easily grabbing this one.
I played around with it too much. See, I could have had that 3, but I was waiting for that buzzer.
Not necessarily a runaway.
I should have shot it.
One they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great
Playmaking shot creator, good. Yeah, Ray Allen's a good shot too, but I fuck with Kobe Bryant's shot though right now. It's the best. But yeah, that's why I made it Playmaking shot creator, because right now they're like the best right now, the best build, especially in my part. Like their dribbles smooth, the shots are smooth, so they're all better. So it's OP right now.
Guys have our kids' attention. We can use it as a tool, and I think there's so much excellence behind the game of basketball. They're held as gods in the eyes of the youth. Why not use this as an opportunity with a franchise in a game that's so respected like this?
Oh, really?
Attention's like, like, come here.
Last year, for 2K20 had an offensive threat.
Now,
Offensive threat is pretty good too.
NBA, because I know you.
But Shocker is like.
And just
trouble for days, but I can shoot long range shots and everything.
In just a moment.
Cause I don't know if you watched my last stream, but when I was using them, you could see
welcome and happy holiday
that when you pass it to me when I'm wide open, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't fucking make it, bro. Like, and I have a green machine on my badges, bro. Gold green machine.
Kevin, thanks very much.
You feel me?
This era of player empowerment
And I had
more important than
that eye on that too.
their voices are heard. As
you know what I'm saying? I had a few good badges on that shit. And
they refuse to simply shut up and dribble.
I ain't fuck with it.
Get my meaning.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. Now a look at Dallas' starting lineup. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Celtics, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4.
Yeah, usually I do. And it's because I got a nice mic, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got a nice mic. This one.
Right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen,
this one's good for a stream, you know what I'm saying?
What you've got. And also, you want to prove that you belong. And so, because of that, though, especially in today's game, sometimes judgment comes way too quickly. And we've seen it with a lot of great young players that because they come in a lot earlier in terms of their age, it may take them an extra year or two to figure it all out. And so the teams that are most patient in allowing those kids to mature at their own level tend to be the ones that get the higher reward.
Oh, they can't stop me.
I see so much impatience and it causes problems.
I'm doing too better, and I got 3 bronze.
Pass to Finney-Smith.
For my shooting so far, so.
Back to Brunson.
I got the good badges so far.
Picked out the pass nicely.
Man,
I got a hot zone hunter,
He's really
dead eye,
making the game easier.
and range extender. So right now, I'm chilling. And then for playmaking, once I get that up again.
And that one is good.
Once I get the
Really
playmaking,
impressive how
I'm
Junior moves off the screen, shakes up the
do handles for days
himself a shot. That's good work, folks.
Start out with that all the time.
Offensive.
Ooh, I could have got that rebound.
And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Here's Junior. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Oh, 100%, bro, 100%.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Brunson. Porzingis trying to get free. Brunson, good. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
They want me. They're trying to ISO me.
Turned in an outstanding game against San
Antonio. Let me get that assist real quick.
Here's Tatum. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Man, I like the way Tatum plays through contact, stays with his shot no matter what the defense throws at him.
Passes it to Brunson. And the layup is good.
I'm surprised that wasn't a block. Damn.
He's got 6 points.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Oh, give me that.
Junior missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. It's a 5-point game. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents.
Thought he was going off that
a lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
He is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Their last game, a win against.
Who's in the chat still?
Looking to carry that into this one.
Who's in the chat?
And with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Dallas making a switch here. Billy Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Mike Powell comes in for Maxi Kleba. Hardaway's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Curry subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Curry looking it over. He kicks to Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back at you 3. The revenge triple.
Now, Junior, he's got 10. Pass to Tice. Brown outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Smart against Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly. And another basket for Dallas.
Well, I think this is exactly what the coaching staff wants from Doncic, guys. I mean, being aggressive and committed to scoring the ball, looking for his shot.
Junior, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force, guys, for Boston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Out on the floor for the Celtics. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Zinkis, he's checked in for Cauley-Stein. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic.
Well, Junior always looking to score the ball, so you got to make sure you know where he is.
Tatum and Cantor together down low. Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. And it's Junior in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. Pass to Brunson. Outside for Zinkis to end the run. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And known as a tremendous
Green, let's go.
size, Porzingis wasn't quite as accurate last season, which surprised some people.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, some people would automatically assume that because Doncic attracts so much attention that Porzingis gets more wide open looks, but
so they
remember,
can't stop me,
Porzingis missed a full season and was coming off an injury and needed to reacclimate himself to NBA gameplay. So that takes usually a season plus another season before you're all the way back.
And keeping us updated on the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
Team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. Cleveland.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And the tenacity of Junior's inside play goes right into the defender to get foul and put the shot.
Gotta make those.
Mavericks making a switch here. Doncic is checked in.
Easy shots.
And he's good on the second. 34 seconds left now here in the second. There's the pass to Brunson. Here's Finney-Smith off the left rim and out. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 19-7 run.
Green.
That one's good, Junior.
Green.
Those are starting to add up, guys.
Green.
Last 5 baskets, 3.
All day, baby, all day.
Doncic against Brown. Passes it to Porzingis. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
You can't stop me right now, son. I'm hot right now.
Thank you, David.
So I'm hoping once I get these badges up, bro, I'll be fucking the same way on my part, bro. That's my goal right now, just to be fucking good in my part. Tired of being fucking trash on that shit.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half.
Hey, what's up, Jake?
You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Welcome to the stream.
You just love the patience in that first
hit that
half.
thumbs up
Waited
button, boy.
until he got the look he wanted.
Show some
You know what,
love.
guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Now for the Mavericks, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold. And anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Doncic finds Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Pass to Finney Smith. Here's Brunson. Shot clock at 5. And here's Porzingis for a 3.
Oh shit!
Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Dallas moving it around. Knocked away.
Look at that.
And stolen by Junior. And pushed
All the way, boy. All the way. Hold up. There's some space up there. Ah.
Pulls it from 20. And then Celtics with another bench.
Guys, his consistency.
Hey, Kobe, baby. Kobe.
Really helped them seize control.
Let's go.
Mavericks call time here. Junior
Let's go.
really making a difference here.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
A different look for Dallas. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they really had it going tonight.
Here's Junior, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
And this is the game.
Can't stop me, son.
I
just can't stop shooting, bro.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Pass to Brunson. Smart against Doncic. Just 4 to shoot.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
From 15. And
Junior's
got 9 points here in the second half.
Can't guard me. You can't guard me.
Brunson.
Can't guard me. You can't guard me.
So it's Boston now. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Here's Junior.
Woo! Buzzer beater, boy. Let's go. I'm hot right now. I'm hot right now.
Ending the period on a high.
Let's go.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter.
Let's go.
To give you a little feel-good momentum.
Let's go.
And so it's the Boston Celtics ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break.
Oh, spam green in the chat. Green. Green, nigga. Green. Spam that. Spam green in the chat. All day.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor,
I'm telling you, bro.
Williams is out there with Enes Kanter. Then it's
way better than the other
Ojale in at the small forward position.
Like I said, if you see the other my first stream, you'll understand.
Much of it already in all. But you know, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting.
I got way more badges on this guy, bro.
I'd like to see him make the next pass a little more.
It's gonna be crazy.
The teammate has a better shot.
Once he's up,
but if
once
he
he's
can
out of
just stay
90, bro, it's
healthy,
gonna be fucking.
where the sky's the limit on
just
what he
crazy.
can accomplish.
Greg, you played against some terrific players.
Ooh, let me get that.
Including the late, great Kobe Bryant.
Hey, I'm too hot right now, boy. What's up?
I mean, his passing
Fuck those
is
assists.
still tough.
I'll play this shit solo, nigga. I don't need a
Because
team.
he was just taken from us at such a young age. But this guy was a
I don't need a team, boy.
competitor and someone who showed us in life and in tragedy that you need to make the most of every moment that we have here. You know, I just appreciated to really the fans getting to know Kobe once his career was over, because I think his guard down a little bit and show us a lighter side, a passionate side.
That is an excellent point.
Oh, got the
And
sauce.
they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
They can't stop me, bro. They cannot
Teardrop
stop
shot,
me.
and that one's good. Burton.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Look at this guy.
Junior.
I was about to say.
On the triple. And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for
I
Dallas.
don't care. That was a good shot.
Pass to
Shot
Porzingis.
selection.
And out of bounds. A
Shot
Celtics gain possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Celtics.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And in a 2-game season series, you always want to take charge of game 1, and exactly what they're doing here tonight against Dallas.
And you know, looking back at all the
Look at that range, bro.
Really
Look at that range.
Game for Junior.
Every time he shot it, it's
just too
like
good,
it was going
boy.
to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was
Out of my face.
Powell, the pass to Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. Back to Porzingis. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like back. One team.
Buzzer beater?
Fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Drills the 3-point.
Buzzer beater?
Saw the opportunity.
What's up? What's up? What was that? 44?
You know, this run shows
44-point game.
this team has. I mean, the
Rookie out here too.
And so it's Boston East.
I'm a rookie out here.
This one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to
repping up
pour it
tonight.
on, it was fun to see that rhythm and
let's go
from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.
Yo, let me know who's in the chat still. What's up? What's good? I got some test news for you.
know you have.
Well, yeah, I skipped the
favorite
practices. Fuck that
players.
shit.
Tell me about those.
Well, I have teams that I love depending on, you know.
I get more out of the games than anything.
Are you a fair weather fan?
Yes, I am.
No,
Yes, I
what do
am.
they call them? They call them.
I'm a bandwagger. I'm a proud bandwagger. I really am. I'm gonna always root for all things New York City. Make no mistake. That does exist in me. However, I tend to gravitate more to the human beings, the players, the camaraderie.
You're from.
Greetings and with tip-off coming up.
Hey, Kevin, thank you.
Both capable, DA, thank you. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Wagner out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Singleton in at the 3. And for the Celtics, Walker and
can depend on how difficult or complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams are
what's up? We're doing chat right now.
They just understand the game better.
No.
Austin making a switch here. Junior's checked in. Pulls up on the wing, and that's good for 2.
And you know, Tissot has a multitude of sports stars and other celebrities as their spokespeople. They added another recently. Junior has come in to represent the brand.
Greg, you have to appreciate Junior's team for seeking out deals like this one with Tissot. He continues to look for opportunities to grow his name. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Wall. And Tatum pulls it down. Boston leading by 6. Walker in the corner. To the left side wing. Junior. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Junior's got 5 points so far.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Wall passes to Beal. Back to Wall. Will it go? He can't get that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. I want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
And when the bench steps up, it takes pressure off the starters. And they stepped up big in that game.
And when talking about Tatum, not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now Fultz is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. He's watching. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, he's unafraid to take chances.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Here is Bryant. Passes it to Smith. Nice ball movement by Washington. Outside Bryant. Pass to Smith. Rocket 6. Puts it up. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Boston.
And a deep three from Junior. And the Celtics hitting it.
That range, bro, it's crazy.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. It's a 13-point game. That's tipped.
Get out of here, boy.
Inside, here's Bryant.
There we go.
Off target.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
Junior dishes to Brown. Now, here's Junior, covered by Smith. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Outside, Smart. From outside the arc. But they'll get another chance. Cantor trying to free himself up. Basket counts.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
And the pass to Bryant. Back to Smith. Takes the three. The shot, no good. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Celtics. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on... Walker the pass to Tatum. Now here's Junior. Oh, Tatum in position.
Let's go.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you see Tatum using that insane reach on the catch. I mean, he's getting.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa, expansion of the 2K League, greater NBA and the G League pathway.
Let's go.
Along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And Beal kicks the wall. Takes a three. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Bradley Beal.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Beal on the double team. Here's Walker. Makes it. Walker's got his first points of the night.
Don't you love the passion Walker plays with? An incredible athlete. Somehow muscles in tough shots.
Here's Wall. Oh, wow!
Nice! Gotta enjoy watching Wall take flight. He's a sensational dunk artist.
Here's Junior. The Celtics good for 2.
This system is set up perfectly for him. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Wizards trail by 9. And here's Wagner. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The shot by Beal, no good. Boston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Beal on the double team. Junior the pass to Walker.
Assist, baby. Let's go.
And it's good off the back rim and in. And now it's an 11-point Boston lead. Wall looking it over. Pass to Wagner. Back to Wall. Over Walker. Kept alive. Here's Hachimura. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Inside, Hachimura runs into tough D, but he gets aggressive and draws a good foul.
And he makes both free throws.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
And so it's Boston, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the... And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And you know, and a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Ryan is checked in for Mo Wagner. Davis Bertans comes in for Hachimura. Troy Brown's checked in for Singleton. And it's Ish Smith in for John Wall. Fires the 3, and there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from Junior.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
So the Wizards 5 right now. And in the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Davis Bertans out there with Troy Brown. And it's Bryant in at center. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft days of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
And Smart gets the assist. Junior's got 21.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They trail by 16. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
And with that 3-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by the Celtics?
Bryant comes with the double team. Junior the pass to Poirier. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Celtics shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the first one at the line is good. And Washington making a change here. Singleton's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Wizards trail by 15. 1:04 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. It's deflected. And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it. Here's Smart. And a little luck that time.
I was about to say.
And the Celtics lead by 17.
Oh, the mid-range game, a lost art. Nice bucket by Smart.
Washington's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from 3-point land in the second half. Brown dishes to Singleton. Pass to Nathan. Now, here is Singleton. Tight defense on him. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bryant. It's tipped. 7-second difference, shot and game clock, and the whistle blows. It counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. Jason Tatum comes in for Brown. And a switcher also for Washington. Wall's checked in.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with his fiery approach to the game.
Pass to Nathan. The pass to Bertans. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you court.
Some changes here for the Celtics. Brown is checked in for Marcus Smart. And Junior subbed in for Kemba Walker. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Ryan is checked in for Mo Wagner. Davis Bertans comes in for Rui Hachimura. Bradley Beal's checked in for Singleton. And Smith subbed in for Shabazz Napier. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Jaylen Brown out there with Junior.
I don't know what was that.
It's Tice in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5. Beal finds Bryant. Smith outside. Pass to Bryant. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
Boston leading by 16.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Celtics.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Junior.
He was the alpha dog out there tonight, totally in charge of this game. No matter what the situation was, he was the one to dictate the action.
Washington's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the 4th quarter. Passes to Bertans. To the inside. Beal can't get it to go.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
And it's Junior missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Bryant lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, because of Bryant's strong frame, he's never really afraid to absorb contact.
And floor spacing is key for any offense, and that's what makes having a center like Bryant so valuable.
Yeah, GA, his confidence from beyond the arc grows every year. Has a smooth shot release, nice touch, can pop it right over the top of pretty much any defender. He's only going to get better.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Junior, covered by Smith. And a deep 3 from Junior.
Ooh, and it's long. Let's go.
3 is buried. And the Celtics lead by 18.
No denying Junior's skill set. Finds an angle he likes from the arc and drills it.
Pass to Smith. The kick out to Bryant. Deep 2 from Robinson. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you next time.
We out here, dog. We just got a playmaking badge. Let's go. About to get handles for days. Let's go, baby. I got hiccups, man. go.
From Brooklyn, but you rep things all New York City. So, Brooklyn Nets or the Knicks?
Yeah. Yo, I know, right?
Knicks. I'm
loving the chat too right now.
Knicks.
See, we'll finish the next bit. NBA
and Katie, they strike me as classy men. So much of how far a player will excel depends on personality and class and
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
San Francisco, California. The Bay Area is the location for the Celtics. He'll weave in and out of traffic all night long. He'll leave your head spinning. Kemba Walker looking to light a spark for his team tonight as they wrap themselves up for this game at Chase Center. Celtics, Warriors. Tip-off just moments away. Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us. Team Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is... Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin and...
Thanks, David. We've got a primetime interconference rivalry, Greg. What do you expect to see here tonight?
So who's the better shooter?
Process early,
Your Curry.
but I do think once the teams get...
Well, Curry. Can't guard me, Curry. Can't guard me, son.
Steps back and fires. And he knocks down the jumper. Junior's got the first basket of the game for Boston.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Passes it to Thompson. Shoots over Brown. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Curry.
And maybe a deep breath moment for them. They're now 1 for 4 to start the game.
Here's Junior. From the top of the key, he buries it. Junior's got his second basket.
When he's in rhythm, Junior's a threat to score. The defense better beware.
Pass to Thompson. Curry on the wing. Last game, 26 points. Chris off with the layup.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Tatum no good.
Why'd he take that?
Warriors have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And Thompson kicks to Green. Curry passes to Thompson. This one for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Thompson's got his second bucket tonight.
Klay Thompson thinking the game out right there. Maybe it's in the DNA.
And we hear of players attacking rehab. You know, Greg, by all accounts, Klay took it to another level.
He said he hadn't stopped working since the 3rd day after the NBA Finals. There was even some talk of him coming back to the end of the year. But
what was that?
He shut that down, knowing how much he means to this franchise.
The Celtics have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Boy, it is
going there, buddy.
To match Junior's competitive
guard me, bro.
Anything an opponent does, he wants to do better.
Curry's
now we
both teams running perimeter-oriented plays.
We just shooting now. We just shooting.
Both of them looking
back to back
towards the three-point line.
Back
I like
to back.
to see that, especially when the results
back to back.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give them some space, let them get to work.
Warriors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Curry. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got it.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Anything the opponent does, trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever seen in the game.
It's good.
It's costing us
They've
some
gone to
bro.
him. He has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Golden State's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
I'm the best shooter
the season for them
you've ever seen in the game, bitch.
Celtics team.
Yeah, this is a great rivalry.
Let them know, let them know.
They're in opposite conferences. You look back, and these teams have a lot of history.
Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Chris. Eric Pascal comes in for Draymond Green. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Lee's subbed in for Klay Thompson. Curry on the wing. Three-pointer.
I made that.
That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
I don't like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Time now for an injury report. And let's get an update on Kemba Walker's injury. David, any news there?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Celtics provided some information to us. He said that he's got some real pain and tightness in his hamstring. And they count on him to provide in all ways. Now that he's out, they're in a precarious situation. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Pascal. Sweet little floater.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, here's Junior, guarded by Kerr. Left side, Smart. And there's the pass to Junior. The offensive rebound. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
One of the game's very best offensive rebounders, Cantor also has the wherewithal to quickly convert for the score.
And Steph Curry gets the 3. Curry's got 15 points. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. And with his work in that quarter, there's 5 3-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. Back to the action after this word.
I realize how easy it is to get looks from him.
Greg, Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Looney. Draymond Green comes in for Eric Pascal. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Gerald Green. And it's Thompson in for Lee. Wiggins passes to Curry. Second shot opportunity. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That's an area Chris must continue to work on. Great to see him use his body down there while rebounding.
If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this area at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. On the floor for Boston. Down is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Daniel Tice out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Junior in at the point guard.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
And it's Junior missing.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you don't want him taking that kind of shot.
Oh, great.
Yeah, stop leaving that nigga open.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Brown outside. Kicks it to Junior. Back to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And you can see the floor awareness there. Junior more than capable of spotting the open teammate.
Thompson against Brown. Fires at the elbow. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Thompson. Curry's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
And that one's good, Junior.
Right now operating on another level, almost like Junior's floating out there.
Thompson outside. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for Golden State.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. Curry looking around. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Here's Junior. And that one's on target from the wing.
We'll try to shoot that 3.
Junior's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's a good play. Junior setting his feet, squaring his shoulders, and very fundamental on that shot.
And some good action
Close
in the
game
first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors ahead. They're up by 1. And a chance now to send it up. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly... Here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Chris. Eric Pascal comes in for Green. Green's checked in for Thompson. And Lee's subbed in for Curry. Higgins outside. Passes it to Pascal.
Wait, can I do that? Hold up. Just trying to see if I could just have the music in the background instead of all the other shit, but I guess not.
6 to shoot. They could use a bucket. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Celtics making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. Celtics leading by 6. They've got Wiggins. Looney out there with Eric Pascal. Then there's Gerald Green. And it's Lee in at the 1. That's the Warriors' 5.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Poirier. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Second chances are a great measure of what the team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
The Celtics have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin,
And I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Lee finds Pascal. Here's Wiggins. Can't hit from the elbow. Celtics leading by 9. Let's go. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Junior's got 28 points for the game.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Green. Back to Lee. The rebound by the Celtics. Cantor's got his 5th rebound in this one.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Down low. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
The Warriors shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, double-digit deficit.
Hold up.
Will make it tough to come back. Celtics lead by 11. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. On the court right now for the Celtics. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Junior's out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Tice in at the 5, roaming the paint. Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. Thompson in the corner. Baseline jumper. That one goes in.
Well, whether it's from the three-point line or the top of the key, it's repeatable from Klay Thompson. Beautiful jumper.
And a deep 3 from Junior. They grab their own miss. Tice kicks to Junior. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Junior's got 32 points.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Curry. And it's Golden State with another.
Where hasn't he scored from? Inside, outside, in between game, driving to the hoop. Steph doing it all right here.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
It's good, Cheese. It's good.
Looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's at
54 seconds left in the game. Thompson with the bucket.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this, and then
that range is crazy,
so
bro.
short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 14. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now here's Junior, guarded by Curry. And it's
I tried it, but I knew that wasn't going to work.
27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Golden State moving the ball around. Chris can't hit. And the Celtics with possession here. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. To the middle. The kick out to Brown. And here's Junior. Unloads. And the miss. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one.
Let's go.
They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.
Get it. We already got 5 badges in shooting.
And sportsmanship, it's attractive. You see, I've been shooting this.
They're all bronze right now, but that's how I like to start out. Just get all the badges on there. You know what I'm saying, and then
NBA2k or video games.
leveling up those badges right after.
My 2 sons will probably they're gonna probably your dad, you better get this body opinion on that. All right, Eli. All right, Kareem, it's coming. All right, there you go. All right. This scale, I'm gonna learn it not because I'm in it, but because of how cool would that be after making kids win.
They'll see you in the game, and it'll resonate so much with them.
When I crush them, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think that's so cool.
That was from out the window.
This is an aerial view of our location today. Sacramento, the capital of California. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin, even though starters are important, those great sixth men have been the key to so many championship teams. Think about the likes of Andre Iguodala, Manu Ginobili, Lamar Odom. And still, with some, there's a stigma to coming off the bench. Iguodala said it's ingrained early, but in particular, he said, in the NBA, it's I need to get paid like a starter. And guys, that's a sacrifice that not many are willing to line up for.
David Aldridge, thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the center. And for the Kings, Fox at the point with Heel to his side. They're the backcourt. Bagley is out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward.
What makes it more realistic?
With a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real
just talking about
to mesh.
No doubt.
Like the graphics.
Getting everybody on the same page sometimes it can take time, and then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will obviously help you do that.
Barnes, he's checked in for the Kings. Junior's checked in for Boston. And here are the Kings now. 8-point game. Fox passes to Bagley. Cloak loose. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 7 points.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
to the right wing. Now, here's Junior. Covered by Heel. Trumps in the tray. Almost figured it would happen with how he played, and now he has made it official. Junior Grade winning his first Rookie of the Month award.
It's a bit baffling. So many teams passed on Junior. He clearly is NBA ready and has been an impact player for this team. This could be just the start of a storied career.
Healed the pass to Bagley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Quick first step there. Bagley's faster than most players his size. He gets up on you in a hurry.
And some changes here for the Kings. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. Ken Bazemore comes in for Buddy Hield. And Wallace subbed in for De'Aaron Fox.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Bangs on the trifecta.
Boy, seems like Junior can make any shot work. Stays focused and sends it in from deep.
And stolen by Junior. And the call, the shot that sends him to the line. The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First free throw is good.
What I love about Junior, he's got grit and tenacity. He's always looking for ways to improve.
Bielitsa, he checks in for Bagley. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
We aren't that far into this NBA season, but you have to be excited, Greg, about the way that Junior has performed so far.
And he's hit the ground running and been an immediate factor. The way he moves and acts on the court doesn't look like a rookie. Hopefully he continues to build off this solid start.
On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 14-6 run. That evens the score. Junior's got 12 points in the game.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Pass to Barnes. Over Tatum. Great D that time from Tatum.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect. Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Here's Barnes. And in the game with the Lakers, he did not play that well. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
It's all tied in Sacramento.
Yo, you didn't answer me, brother.
As we'll get underway.
What makes the game realistic? The graphics.
This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Rashawn Holmes out there with Len. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Wallace in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up.
I don't know why I passed that.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Boy, he just threw that.
No, it's pressing X too fast.
And that's never a good idea.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
The defensive awareness, the timing. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Hayward passes to Cantor. Knocks it loose to the right side. Junior buries the long-range jumper. Junior's got 18.
Shooting, bro.
And the D has gotten a little bit relaxed here, defending
I love it, man.
the triple.
I love this fucking build.
Now here's Wallace. He's guarded closely. There's the pass to Baseman. Inside. 3-on-3. Junior with it, and it's Wallace picking him up.
Well, you can just tell how skilled Junior is by the looks he creates for others. Defenses know what this guy can do.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Greg, is a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you know, you always got to have your head high.
And so we conclude the first half. Boston on top, ending. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Junior in this one. Junior's checked in for Boston. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. To the paint. Here's Tice. Nice pass. Right perfectly for the layup. Tice has got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. On the court for the Celtics, Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Tatum out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Junior in at the point. Barnes can't get it to go.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And that one's good, Junior.
Well, just great positioning by Junior there. Gets the ball, 0 hesitation, and a catch and shoot.
Hield kicks to Bogdanovich. Barnes against Hayward. Barnes passes to Parker. To the inside. It's stolen by Tice. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And Junior gets it to go.
Green all day, baby. They already know what's up.
5 points now in the quarter. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Hield outside. Barnes outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Barnes has got 12 in the game. Boston leading by 13.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat, growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Hield dishes to Barnes. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter, and he gets it to go from the high post. He's got 14. And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
Yeah, he preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective.
Barnes outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Off target from outside.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Junior. Barnes grabs the miss.
Should have passed that one.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit. He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
There's the 3, and that one's good, Junior. Junior's got 12 points here in the second half.
How about that reply? Junior says, I'll answer with a 3 of my own, thank you very much.
Bagley finds Barnes. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the
Well, explosive inside. When playing with a high energy level, Barnes earning himself a trip to the free throw line.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Oh, I got you, yeah. I know. 2K is getting realistic every year. Getting more realistic.
Sacramento making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays, there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Sean Holmes out there with Nemanja Bjelica. Then it's Heel. Then it's Alex Len. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Celtics.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Junior.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Brewer comes in for Bogdanovich. And Corey Jones subbed in for Buddy Hield. Then for the Celtics, Poirier's checked in. And it's Williams in for Jason Tatum. Brewer passes to Bazemore. And the first one drops. Parker's checked in for Bjelica. Boston also with the sub. Smart's checked in. And so Bazemore nails both of them. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Junior. And it's Boston with another.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Out to the right wing. Williams against Parker. And it's blocked. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Passes it to Poirier. Outside, Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Junior. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Junior's got
finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they
I'm not getting any fucking
at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific.
It doesn't really matter anyways because I only got one badge.
Thank you for tuning in.
I just need my shooting badges, bro.
Good night, everyone.
because you stayed in your community that you grew up in.
I think that's important. Everything we're taught to do is with the notes. Dribble your way out. Act your way out. Get a good education so you can get a good job so you can get out. I'm not saying I want to still live in the projects right now where I was born and raised. However, I do recognize the importance that I'm accessible.
Because if everybody's going out,
who's going to be the Archies? I'm on a quest to be the best Archie that I can possibly be.
The fact that you're from here means something.
Downtown Phoenix on a bright and sunny day as we come to you from Arizona. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. D.A. David Aldridge is on our sideline. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Phoenix Suns have struggled the last few years, but they're trying to build a win.
Now they're getting closer. Thanks, D.A. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the 5 spot. And for the Suns, inside, Saric and Baines. Two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Smart's checked in for Boston. Junior comes in for Walker.
Whether on the pick and pop or just finding space alone on the perimeter, Kaminsky's already figured out how to punish you from range.
Here's Junior. The step-back jumper is good.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
Now here's Booker. He's guarded closely. Pass to Kaminsky. Oubre outside. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Boyd. Over Smart. And he overshot that one, missing. The Celtics with the lead. 1:31 left to play here in the first. Down low, here's Tatum, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Tatum's got 7 points. A minute 20 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Bridges. Booker outside. Puts up a 3. The shot missing. So the Celtics will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in.
Was that, bro?
To what they do best.
Staying with your game plan is so important, especially when you are away from your home arena.
Boyd the pass to Kaminsky. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Kaminsky's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's Junior. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And Junior's game is as much mental as it is physical. He stays one step ahead with the pull-up.
26 seconds left in the first. Booker. And Tatum pulls it down.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Over to the left wing. Fires from 14. And Junior with the basket on the assist by Tatum. Junior's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Now here's Booker. He's covered closely. And the layup falls.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Now that's the way you want to end the quarter, with the momentum on your side.
Yeah, no, bro.
We're scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Celtics lead by 7. And we'll be shortly before the start of the second.
Lethal, bro. I'll make this motherfucker a legend.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
On the court right now for the Celtics, they've got Enes Kanter, also smart out there, and it's Junior in at the point guard position. Junior fires from way outside. A three-pointer is right.
Stop me, bro.
Junior's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Payne kicks to Kaminsky. Back to Payne. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Payne's got his second bucket of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And it's Junior missing. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. 6-point game. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No matter what.
The Celtics shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Talk about an unsung hero, Daniel Tice. Last offseason, he agreed to a 2-year deal with the Celtics worth $10 million. Just another great signing by Danny Ainge.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Kaminsky kicks to Booker. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Junior. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 14 points for Junior.
And it's clear how confident Junior is. Able to rise and fire with ease. Love it.
Payne looking around. The pass to Kaminsky. Booker outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Booker's got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
And that one's good, Junior.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Booker with it. 14 points from him the last game against Atlanta. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Booker's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Suns. It's all tied in Phoenix. And now let's catch up. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much teams deciding to change it up. Suns leading by 6. We've got Booker. Bridges out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then it's Payne, and it's Boyd in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Payne. And the Suns miss again.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
They double him with Booker to the middle. Here's Rivas. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, I love this dish from Junior. Anytime you see a teammate with an easy bucket, you always give him the right.
Pass to Boyd. 1:30 left in the third quarter. And the foul called on Junior.
Oh, come on.
That is his first foul of the game.
That was a steal, baby.
Here's Booker.
Well, we didn't pick number 16, but I guess they didn't have. I guess they already had number 16 on this team. So they gave me a 4.
Here's Boyd.
Smothering defense by Smart. He's about as good as it gets on that end of the floor.
to the left wing. Lets it go from deep. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Junior.
How about the rage on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Passes to Bridges. Boyd, guarded by Smart. Now here's Payne. Not a lot of room. And the layup's good off the glass. Payne's got 6.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
29 seconds left in the third. Here's Junior. Boston getting another chance here. The shot's good from Cantor.
He's one of the best per-minute rebounders in the game. Cantor gets a lot of his points this way.
Pass to Payne. Good. A nice assist. Payne's got 4 this quarter. Here's Junior. And he wills that one in. Sending right through off the back iron.
Playing with so much confidence. When Junior finds his rhythm, he is a lot of fun to watch.
For 3, Booker, and he's good on the...
Yeah, bro. Making every fucking
Booker's
shot.
got 24 points. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Yeah, I think so. I think I used
Here
to
now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Boston. Around the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Junior's out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Poirier in at the center filling out the middle. That's good from Payne. Some changes for Phoenix. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Kaminsky. And it's Saric in for Mikal Bridges. Boston also with the sub. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And here's Junior. And it falls over the rim and in. 24 points for him.
And the basketball IQ of Junior. Excellent job sizing up the defense and making the right read.
Now the pass to Boyd. Oubre outside.
Yeah, bro.
Hits it from 3-point range. Oubre's got the lead.
Oh, where's the defense at?
For Phoenix.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
I mean, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
It's good for long range.
That range, baby.
He's on his way to putting up
Juicy.
a big 3-point total.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Now here's Payne. T right on him. In the corner, it's
niggas always open.
Another 3 for Phoenix.
It's like,
An eye for an eye. Both teams.
I'm doing everything I can, but this team
These days, so much emphasis
not to
on the
be on
perimeter
defense
game.
right
You
now.
can see why after that sequence.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, it's either 3 or 4 I used to do for a jersey number.
The Suns making a switch here. Rubio's checked in. Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. Walker comes in for Smart. Walker dishes to Junior. From deep.
That's it.
No good that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Lob pass to Oubre.
Oh, what? Hold up. I gotta see that real quick. Hold up. It really looked like. Looked like he blocked it. It looked like Hayward blocked that shit. Like dead ass. A dead ass looked like. Oh, okay. No, he didn't. angle looks like he did me then.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Junior. Guarded closely. Beyond the arc.
Nope.
Buries it from
Ooh, in his face, bro.
Junior's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Boston.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
He's trying to get open and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, for all the talk about Rubio's passing, I think one thing that gets overlooked is his defense. Both his on the ball and defensive rebounding are very strong for the point guard position. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Junior. And again, Boston with the triple.
Give me that space.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
That's the big reason this game is still so close. I mean, he's been lights out from long range.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Oubre. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. 8 for 11 shooting so far.
The D is not there.
That's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into it.
He was all alone on that one.
And another reason why Hayward gets paid the big bucks, he's fully committed in his ability to make big shots.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
And guys, this really has been his night. He's done a lot of things well, but his scoring really put him over the top. You can see how determined he's been every time he's gotten his hands on the ball. Great drive and also great focus offensively.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.
Holy shit. Fuck, man.
Thank you, Junior. Won't let you down.
We out here, bro.
If you are new to NBA 2K or want a primer on the basics, make sure you head to 2KU. You can brush up on shooting, dribbling, blocks, and much more before you head online. For avid players who are ready to jump right
Grinding out.
Increase gameplay options with the Pro Stick. To talk more about shooting this year, here's Mike Wang.
And the Celtics looking dapper, getting off the bus earlier. You've got to look your best coming before we get...
Good evening, Kevin. Well,
what a story. David, thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's tight.
Than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players. But you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to the Suns in Phoenix. Left side, Tatum. Goes back up, and the rejection by Zubac.
And this is going to be an asset for Tatum. His ability
we're beating
to get to the line.
Clippers' ass right now.
Using his body.
Holy shit.
To draw contact.
For Boston, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Yeah, I finished Spider-Man. I even finished I finished the main story, and then I finished all the add-ons too, because I got the digital deluxe
we know
version.
TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2000.
But there's also still side missions to do that I'm able to do.
The league looking to make the game more accessible.
So
to those
I go on
fans.
it sometimes. I
expect
don't
it to
go
be
on
a
it
big
often.
part
I haven't been on it in a
of this
while.
next deal.
Right, on your tablet, smartphone, or your computer. And that one's good, Junior.
It seems like Gatorade has had a huge NBA star be the spokesman forever now. They announced that Junior will be the basketball rep for Gatorade heading forward.
Guys like Paul George and D. Wade, they've all worked with Gatorade. They feel that Junior can reach that level of superstar status.
For Halloween, though, I might finish
now,
that.
Here's Junior. Defense right on him.
The Outlast game.
By the Clippers.
I got Outlast 2. So I haven't finished that game yet.
Jackson throws it down hard.
I might stream that on
willing to
Halloween.
make the next pass. Shaman to rack up a lot of
do a little
but
scary
he's unselfish.
game for Halloween.
Three-pointer. And good. The three-point shot good from Junior. Junior's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Celtics.
Let me know if that's a good idea.
Pass to Shamet. Now here's Zubac. He's covered closely. Off on the layup.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Jackson. Tight defense on him. And it's Junior with the rebound. Outside Tatum with 4 seconds on the clock. And another basket for Boston.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And so it's the Boston Celtics holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them ahead of
Red Dead
Redemption. We've got
I
more
haven't
in
even
store
played
for you
that.
right after this.
But you finished the whole game though? That's what's up. It looks good to me. Well, hell yeah. I'm definitely gonna do that for Halloween. I don't know, I get, every time I play that game, I get stuck.
Level and how it seems to affect his teammates.
That's what I play with, a lot of passion, a lot of energy, and, you know, going into each.
Greg, I know you agree, few guys bring his brand of intensity.
And he's added skills. He's a threat to score on the blocks. He passes out of double teams. Harold's one of the more improved players over the last few years.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Williams is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then it's Junior. And it's Wanamaker in at the 2 guard. And the Player of the Week winners being announced recently, and Junior Greg taking the honors for the first time in his career.
And it's no surprise, as Junior was simply magnificent this week, completely carried his team to victories, and he gets some well-deserved recognition. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Outside, George. On the wing, Jackson. The tray. No good there. Now Boston takes it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
This is going to be a fun first game between these two squads. Buckle up.
And the Clippers call time here.
Yeah.
A serious talent when Robert Williams.
I remember Spider-Man on
He makes his presence felt.
Good old days.
And lift off the floor.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided.
I think they're based off the
delivering the blowout. We'll be back shortly. And with the big gap,
yeah.
The second half begins with.
Remember that shit.
The box is checked in for Marcus Morris. And the Celtics also making a change. Junior's checked in. Uncovered. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Lou Williams out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Harrell in at the power forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to Leonard. Back to Williams from downtown, and Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Well, given Junior's wide-ranging skill set, I'm not surprised to see him score from all over the floor.
Jackson passes to Zubac. Back to Jackson. Clock at 6. Passes it to Williams. Los Angeles with another miss.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Damn, I made that.
Good Junior.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Williams finds George. There's 1:38 left to play in the third. It's good from the top of the key. George has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Here's Junior. No good off the rim.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Here's Junior. Knocks down the step-back J. Junior's got 12 points here in the second half.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Now Zubats. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Outside Jackson, 4 on the clock. Lays it up off the glass. Jackson's got 8.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Feeds to Tatum. And done by Tatum.
And you can see the floor awareness there. Junior more than capable of spotting the open teammate.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's George. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
What was that other game we used to play?
They've made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
That marble game, remember?
From George.
It was a marble fighting game.
Paul George is an excellent leader, and he's cool to let others lead also.
And that one's good, Junior.
And guys,
what was that game called?
Man air raid coming at them time and time again.
They should definitely remake that game.
Has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Shamet on the wing. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so, guys, it's Junior making things happen for the Boston Celtics. And he continues to torment them from 3-point range. A total of...
That shit was dope.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry.
Fucking
I mean, great decision.
That electric dude
with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Johnny Storm. This is Johnny Storm, right? That's what it was.
Completely new group for Los Angeles, and then for Boston. Poirier's checked in, and it's Jason Tatum in for Smart.
Oh yeah, and Venom too. You got to use Venom.
Find the lane. One shot.
And that one misses.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
On the court for the Celtics, Junior's out there with Kemba Walker. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Poirier in at the 4 spot. On the wing, George. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Tatum passes to Junior. They get it back. Walker gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
And a capable scorer from anywhere on the floor. You give Walker those kinds of looks.
Do you remember the name? Do you remember the name of that game? That marble game?
Walker against Williams. To the inside. And there's Paul George on the assist from Williams.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
The pass to Junior. From deep. It's hauled in by...
Come on, give me that one.
Harrell's got rebound number 8 now on the night. From deep, George. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
A reliable jump shooter. Paul George's accuracy only goes up when he catches in rhythm.
Outside Tatum. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Junior. Steps back and fires. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Junior's got 25 points in the game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2
that they'll play against this team. Nice to get
I know. Do you remember the name of it, though?
And set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Walker.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm.
We used to be on that shit every day after lunch. Remember that?
He was a catalyst tonight.
And it's the Celtics ball. Pass to Junior. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and that one, good.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done. Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Walker surveying the floor. And a deep three from Junior. Misses the shot. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
That's what it was. Marvin Nemesis. That shit was dope. They need to make it. They need to do a remake of that shit.
Mike Wang with this week's Expert Tips.
Welcome back to Expert Tips. I'm Mike Wang, Gameplay Director for NBA 2K, and today we'll be going over shooting. First off, if you're a shot button user, you can still shoot jumpers and layups by simply holding the shot button and releasing at the peak of your jump.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine. And
hey, Kevin, most people.
It sure has, thanks, DA. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the 5 spot. And for fans can be impatient, Greg, especially for the fans of teams that are slow to start a season.
And Kevin, the media as well.
Right,
I mean,
right.
I played in New York, and you know, in that town, you go big or you get talked about, no doubt about it. But with the way things have evolved now, and every team is a national team because every game's televised, it's starting to happen more in some of those smaller markets as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports. And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Murray, the pass to Morris. Passes it to Jokic. Here's Barton. The dish now to Plumlee. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
Walker, the pass to Junior. Goes up the baseline. That one doesn't drop. And the Nuggets going the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Brown outside. Over to the wing. Now, here's Junior. He's guarded closely. Plumlee with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Here's Barton, the dish to Murray. And he hits it to
Damn, he actually
Defense needs the clock.